Rocco in Indianapolis says, hey, I always hear how the Mariners don't currently have anyone in the system who can play second base next year. If Sam Haggerty continues to play well for the rest of the year, could you see him taking that spot in 2023, or do you think Seattle values him more as a utility man? So here's it. I love Sam Haggerty, okay? I absolutely do. How can you not? Like, he has performed, and he is a really good athlete. He can really run, and he can defend, at least in a pinch, at like 4 spots. Like left field, center field, right field, second base. You know, and maybe in an emergency situation, you're okay with him at short, maybe even third base, shoot first base. He's an athlete. He can probably do that too. So there's a lot of value there. But we're going kind of bananas over a player with 115, 120 plate appearances. Because last year with Seattle, in 35 games and 94 plate appearances, he put up a 53 WRC+. Now the year before that, in 13 games and 54 plate appearances, he put up a league average WRC+. Well, he's at 149 right now. I think we're putting a little bit too much stock in what Sam Haggerty has done in a bench role, mind you. In a bench role. He has 48 games under his belt, but only 120 plate appearances. 49 games now and 120 plate appearances. So he's not starting every game. Otherwise, he'd have 200 plate appearances in essentially 50 games. So we just need to cool our jets a little bit. I really like Sam Haggerty and think there's a really good chance he has a place on this team, at least for the immediate future. This year, probably at least entering next year. And if he continues to play like this, absolutely. 2 questions about the idea that Sam Haggerty maybe is a guy the Mariners can use at second base next year. The Mariners don't have a lot of spots where they can upgrade offensively, which they absolutely must do. It is imperative heading into 2023, the Mariners add additional offensive players. Either retain Haniger and add 1 impact bat, or add 2 impact bats, or retain Haniger and add 2 impact bats. If you take second base off the board, you're counting on Sam Haggerty to essentially repeat what he's doing right now. What he's done in 120 plate appearances for an entire season. He's never been exposed to the league as a starter, as a consistent starter. That doesn't mean he started 29 games, dude. What are you talking? I mean, for a season. The league learns how hitters do things and they start attacking them different. We don't know how Sam Haggerty is going to react to that. You know, he doesn't walk a whole lot. He swings and misses a little too much. There are reasons not to buy Sam Haggerty as a consistent, like above average major league player. There are more reasons to not buy that right now than there are to buy it. The track record is tiny. He's 28 years old. It's taken him this long to get here. So mostly, you know, I think about this as Seattle needs to upgrade the offense. Second base is one of those spots where they will have that opportunity, and handing the job to Sam Haggerty doesn't do that. Like the Mariners, like we were talking about with Kelnick and Lewis a minute ago with James's question, the Mariners have no business handing large roles on their roster to players that have proven to either be unavailable or have yet to prove that they can perform consistently on the plus side. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.